I just filmed a video about being overwhelmed and still my house is a mess. But I really wanted to film this video before I tackled getting the house together. So that's my explanation of why things are in so discombobulated behind me. Well, we are a anti-plastic household as much as we can be, without being maybe too extreme or spending our life savings, because as you know, these alternatives can be very pricey. So as we were looking for dishes for our toddler, we considered several different options, and I thought I would talk a little bit about what we ended up going with and just some of our decisions behind that. So there are a lot of different types of options, which I'm so happy about. I think we're just becoming so knowledgeable as a country, just worldwide, of things that we bring into our home and the effects that they could actually have on our families. So with that being said, there is so much great information out there on the internet, on different publications, and I spend a lot of time, a lot of nights kind of reading and just really understanding where we are as a country with our regulations and the different types of testing being done on household items. And this is what we decided on. So there's glass, stainless steel, silicone, there's plastic. There were a few other things, like I think I've seen something that was made out of cornstarch. Don't get me lying, I may be messing that up. But we ended up going with silicone. I really wanted stainless steel. That is my number one choice. But all I kept hearing in my head was stainless steel dishes being smashed on my floor and the screeching sound that would make, and I was very worried they would send me over the edge, the mommy edge. So we decided to make a small investment in silicone for now until our son, our 18-month-old this week, is at a point where he kind of understands not throwing dishes and things like that. So possibly when he gets, I don't know what age that would be, maybe in a year or so, we can make our investment into some stainless steel ones. The stainless steel dishes that I really seem to like were, I think they're called Cavemen, and I'm sure by the time we buy something there will be a lot of other options. And they did have some stainless steel that had some type of not coating, but some type of cover or something. I think those were maybe that's what I saw. One of the items I saw that was made out of some type of cornstarch, but they didn't really have great reviews. So I think with time these things will be perfected. Also glass, I would have loved glass, really loved glass, but I just really couldn't find one that was it really had great reviews. Same thing, I just think with a little bit more time there'll be more options and they kind of really get the design right. So I just kind of held off. So we ended up going with the Kinderville silicone. So we don't heat any food in this. We don't use the microwave. We warm everything up on the stove, but we will put warm items in here. So silicone has proven to be safer than plastic. It's gone through a lot of testing, a lot of scrutiny for many years, and as plastic has continued to fail different tests, silicone has stood in there. So we're still very cautious about the dishes, just as far as you can put them in the oven, you can put them on the stove top and warm things, but we just don't bring the temperature up that high with these. But we will put, as I said, we will put warmed items in here. So for these, I like them. I'm very impressed. This is their plate. This is called Little Bites Divided Plates. We ended up going, they have about, I think, 4 colors. We ended up going with the red and the green combination. I just thought it was nice, a little bit different. And our son, as soon as we pulled these out, he really got excited about the color. So I thought that was pretty fun. I left this one in the packaging, but here is one that is out of the packaging. So they're pretty flexible, but still sturdy. See, I'm pushing that in, but still sturdy enough to hold it with one hand. I don't say that you can actually hold it just with the little lip here, but you can hold it with one hand. And you know, I think it's dishwasher safe, it's microwave safe, as they said, but you know, those aren't things that we really do. But I will put this in the dishwasher, top rack. But you know, the sizing is very nice. This will fit on his high chair perfectly. And we haven't used the plates yet, but we have used the bowls. This one's actually dirty right now. It just had some grapes in it. We do have the bowls, and we have used the bowls, and just very pleased with these. Our son was walking around the house, and one thing I did kind of like with this one, when he just had the grapes in them, he was holding it like this, so it was kind of hanging, but it seemed that the grapes, they weren't sliding all around. So you know, that is a bit of a plus. They also have cups to go with the set, but he's not at the point where he can drink directly out of a cup yet, so we didn't invest in those, especially since we're not sure how long he's going to be eating out of these and when we're going to transition to something else. One thing I did really like about these that some other dishes didn't have is that they stack well. I'm all about organizing, even though my house may not appear that way. I love things being somewhat organized, especially in my cabinets, because things can just get very hectic in there. But these just really fit inside each other very well, so I can just stack them right up. And as you know, kids' dishes, that little kid area in your cabinet can get so messy because things just don't fit, and you have different pieces from different types of sets, and I just really want to avoid that. So we ended up going with this. So we have 4 items here, and we'll see. Hopefully I don't have to buy any more. If I need to, maybe I'll get another set of bowls probably, but hopefully we can just stick like this for about a year or so, and see what some other options are then. So price wise, I think we paid about it was about 13. I meant to look this up, sorry. On Amazon I found that was the best pricing. We paid about $13 or $14 for this set, and a little pricey. I think we paid about $13 for each of these. So you know, not the cheapest things in the world, but you know, they're it's an investment, and when you be safe, you just have to be safe. But I wouldn't go out and buy a whole 8 set of these or anything like that. So another item that I got was the silicone sandwich pouch. So we use brown sandwich bags right now, just brown bags. But I thought I would just, while I was ordering these, I would just go ahead and get this too. So this is made for a sandwich, but you can really put anything you want in this. So I thought it would be we don't have any of the cloth ones, the cloth sandwich bags, but I just never bought those because I imagine that they would be very difficult to clean. So when I saw this, I thought this may be a good alternative. And let's see, it says silicone sandwich pouch is perfect for alternatives to disposable plastic bags. And they said it's good for sandwiches, wraps, or any other edibles for daycare, school, or on the go. And we're on the go a lot. So I assume that this is going to work out really well. Let me see if I can open it up and you can see how it closes, because I had really good reviews on it. So okay, so I thought there was a little flap on this, but it doesn't appear to be. So it seems that you just push these little dots through to close it. So here it is open, here it is closed. So yeah, seems like it'll be fine. Pretty easy to open back up, but it seems pretty secure. So this should be fine. I guess you can put anything in here that's too small enough to kind of slip through, but excited to try this. Now I have one more item I wanted to show. This kind of fits in this category, even though it's not Kinderville. This is a fresh baby snack cup. So I know everybody's seen all the snack cups, and the majority of them are plastic. I found one stainless steel that I did want, but it was just a little pricey, and I really try to be conscious about things that we, how much money we spend on things without sacrificing safety. So I ended up going with the silicone. I think it was maybe $7 or so on Amazon, because we really don't put hot items in here or anything like that. So I was comfortable getting this item. I wouldn't say this is my favorite thing in the world. I don't like how these handles are, you know, you can't really hold it with one of the handles, and my son gets this off very easily. I'm not sure how the other ones are made, but a screw, I mean, this is all 100% silicone, so I'm not sure what else I could have done, but a screw top would have kept him out. So the whole purpose of a snack cup is for them to be able to stick their hand in there and to control how much they get out and prevent spilling. But as soon as I hand this to my son, he just takes off the top and he eats it like this. Sometimes I'll be able to put it back on and he'll leave it on, but it kind of defeated the purpose a little bit. So it's not my favorite thing in the world. We still use it. It's no problem. He's actually kind of getting out of the habit of taking it off. I think the thrill is gone. But I do wish now that I would have just invested in the stainless steel one. But, you know, you try different things out, and maybe I will eventually. But as for right now, this is our kind of snack dish setup here. Still trying to figure out silverware. I'm sure we're just going to go with stainless steel, but just looking for the best set for us, because there are a lot of different options out there, which is exciting. You know, we deserve it as a community to have some options other than plastic to serve our food on, because, you know, we only have one body and we just have to really take care of it to the best of our ability, especially with our children. They have no control over it, so we really should just provide them with the very best that we can. If they make decisions later on in life, so be it, but we did our part as parents. So I really hope that this was helpful in some way, and I would love to hear from you. Please tell me what you chose for your family, even if it's plastic. I'm still learning. Like I said, we have a small collection here. We're gonna have another purchase sometime soon, so I just need ideas. So after you subscribe, leave me some comments and just tell me some thoughts around your decision making and what did you all decide, and or even just say hello. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. All right, bye.